Yo, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NFL Saturday Night Football here in week number 17 between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys on Saturday, December 30th, 2023. We got NFL player props, spreads, parlays, a long shot pick here for you today that I think are great value bets for this Saturday NFL game between the Lions and the Cowboys. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Quick reminder, guys, our best bets video for NBA is also out as well, so be sure to check that out. I'll have that pinned here at the end of this video, so be sure to pay that a watch as well if you guys like to bet NBA. We got a sweep in the NBA last night. Be sure to also check us out on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks for more content, recaps, ladder challenges, stuff like that. Be sure to also check out our community page, our Discord page, where you get access to the chat and more picks and research and things like that, just what people share. Okay, now results from the previous episodes, I'll make this really quick. We ended up technically going 1-4, but we had a few really small plays, so we were only down 1.7 units. That was between the Rams and the Saints. The only pick that we hit was the Rams spread in that game. We missed on Kamara's receiving yards in that one and a few other smaller plays. But the record doesn't sound, it's not as bad as the record sounds, 1-4, minus 1.7 units on that. So let's get after it today, though, guys. We're going to have some fun with this game. We got technically four picks and then a same game parlay. We're going to be, wagering on all of these. So let's get after it today. And number one, we got Jahmyr Gibbs over 50.5 rushing yards here for the Detroit Lions. Minus 115 odds here on DraftKings. Guys, Gibbs is 9 out of his last 11 to this line. 5 of his last 5 on the road. We love seeing that. We saw the Cowboys get absolutely gashed by James Cook a couple weeks ago. Obviously, I started thinking about it when I remember that game. Obviously, different circumstances here. The Cowboys are playing at home. They're not playing on a rain field and all that kind of stuff. But still, I think the Lions' offensive line could really give the Cowboys trouble. You saw the Bills do it. If the Bills could do it, the Lions can certainly do it. Lions have really arguably the best offensive line in football, and they are healthy for this game. All 5 starters slated to play as of right now. So if that happens, I think Gibbs and Montgomery could both have their way. I don't mind both of them, honestly. I think they could both easily go over this line. And Gibbs has been so dynamic of late. Just really showing you, how good he is. Not as much even receiving the ball, rushing the football. He's been absolutely terrific. So here, Cowboys 17th most rushing yards allowed to running backs on the season. So it's middle of the pack technically, but not as great of late, like I said. We've seen Gibbs also cash the last 2 road games versus top 10 rush defenses in the Vikings and the Bears. So he went soaring past this line easily. And like I said, I think he could easily do it again. We saw James Cook, like I said, go for 179 a couple weeks ago versus the Cowboys. So love Gibbs today, guys. Love it there for number 1 pick. We're going Jahmyr Gibbs over 50.5 rushing yards here for the Detroit Lions. Minus 115 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and number 2. We are going with the Detroit Lions plus 5.5 spread here versus the Dallas Cowboys. Minus 102 odds here on DraftKings. So a lot of what I just said there has to do with the running game, guys. I think this ground game of the Lions is going to give the Cowboys some real trouble. I think at the very least this game is close. I think the Lions, they play much better in dome-type games. Dallas, Minnesota, Detroit, places where they're not impacted by the weather. Goff can really strive in that. So I think at the very least, the Lions are going to keep this game close. I don't see this game being a blowout by any means at all. Lions certainly have the offense to hang with the Cowboys. And their defense has been so-so. They got 4 interceptions last week, but they have been, a little better as far as that goes, getting after it. As far as getting interceptions and stuff like that. So they could force, Prescott into some mistakes. Like I said, I think they definitely keep this game close. This is the brand new Lions, guys, winning the division for the first time in 30 years. You're seeing something different here from Detroit. Like I said, I think they can control this game in the trenches, keep the game close, and I can honestly see this game coming down to a field goal. So love it there for number 2 pick. We're going Detroit Lions plus 5.5 spread here versus the Dallas Cowboys minus 102 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we got Brandon Cooks over 41.5 receiving yards here for the Dallas Cowboys, minus 110 odds here on Bet365. So the Lions, guys, 8th most yards allowed to wide receivers. Cooks has cashed this line in 4 out of 6 home games. We should see Cam Sutton on CeeDee Lamb, which should create better looks here for Brandon Cooks. Honestly, he's had success versus the Lions in his career, cashing the last 4 games versus the Detroit Lions. So that was obviously a while back, so it's not as important as obviously right now. Different players, different schemes, stuff like that. But Here we go, it's a very reasonable line for Cooks. Expect about 4 to 5 targets for Cooks. The Lions, the one thing that they do give up big holes in their defense, and Cooks can certainly find those holes. I think he's the guy to do it, honestly. You got CeeDee Lamb's line at about 100. I don't feel quite so comfortable there, but I think Cooks here for 41.5. I really like. Should be able to hit this. Love it there for number 3 pick. We got Brandon Cooks over 41.5 receiving yards here for the Dallas Cowboys. Minus 110 odds here on Bet365. Okay, to number 4, this is our value pick, okay? So we're going to put a quarter of a unit on this. We got Khalif Raymond to record 40-plus receiving yards, plus 400 odds here on FanDuel. Now, do I have any great research to throw at you here? No. I can only tell you that he's hit this line in 5 out of 15 games this year. But I do like Khalif Raymond, right? He's a guy that is obviously very fast. He can turn a small play into a big play, and that's kind of what we're hoping for with this. We're going for value. So his original line is about 14.5. He's hit that in 10 out of 15 games, so you can certainly take that. But I like 40-plus here for plus 400. If he hits a big play, obviously, we're going to be pretty happy. I'll make a full unit on that. I think it's worth the quarter unit risk. So, love it there for our number 4 pick, guys. We got Khalif Raymond, 40-plus receiving yards here for the Detroit Lions, plus 400 odds on FanDuel, quarter of a unit. Now we got our same game parlay. This is going to be a 10th of a unit. This is to make over 3 units. So this is plus 3,097 odds on FanDuel. We got 4 touchdown scores. We got Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored a touchdown in 7 of his last 9 games. We got Jake Ferguson here for the Cowboys. He scored a touchdown in 4 of his last 7 home games. Sam Laporta, touchdown here for the Lions, 3 of his last 5 games. And Brandon Cooks, touchdown here for the Dallas Cowboys, 4 of his last 5 home games as well. So we'd love to see it, guys. I think this could be a shootout, and if it is, I can see all these guys honestly finding their way into the end zone. So, love it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop me a like and a subscribe. Let me know what you're playing down below in the comment section as well. Normally, our videos look different than this, but we are on the go today. I was able to add in some graphics, too, so hopefully you guys like that. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the support. Hopefully, we can have a big day in the NBA and NFL. Really psyched about today. We'll have a ladder challenge out later as well. Day number 1, we're going to dial into that as well. We missed our ladder challenge by just a couple Durant points yesterday, which was sad. But we did sweep the NBA slate 4-0. So definitely a great day yesterday. Hope we can replicate that again today. So appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.